Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 4, Episode 15 of the First Star Challenge with Leeds United, and today it's all about the Premier League. There are 3 games to go this season, 2 for some teams, and we are currently 3 points outside the Champions League spots. We beat Chelsea, of course, last game, and as you can see up here, midweek in-game, Arsenal did us a massive favour. They came from 2-0 down to rescue a point against Chelsea. 92nd minute, they got the equalising goal, and that could prove to be absolutely massive, because as I said, Chelsea are 3 points ahead, 2 games to go. United are 6, so with 3 games to go. 3 points, 3 games to go. United are 6 points ahead with 3 games to go. Goal difference is not our friend. So United is probably gone, but Chelsea, they're the ones that we can still try and cut down. Now, they are away to Wolverhampton on this game day, albeit after we play. So if Wolves could do us a massive favour, we have Brighton we're about to face here. Now, we have Brighton to come, who are struggling against relegation. We have Huddersfield, who are already relegated today, this episode. And then on the final game of the season, we have Newcastle, who really have nothing to play for. So it's a decent run-in for us. Can we get the job done? Well, we're about to find out here, aren't we? This is what we're expecting at home to Brighton. We don't have a great record against them. Only 2 wins and 2 draws from our sort of 5 games. Just the 1 loss, but we have to be winning. We have to get 9 points to have any chance, I would imagine. Have a look at what we're expecting here. There are Michael Laudrup, coach team. He's a decent manager, isn't he? So we know that about him. He's an attacking, passing manager, an urgent pressing style. We are expecting them to come out and play like this. They do tend to attack down the right-hand side. We can see there they're passing. So this is their heat map. They're a little bit spread out. Maybe wingers, wingers could take advantage of their fullbacks who look to push forward a little bit. Passing network is there, and also their key passes. It looks like they play out from the goalkeepers, but also the centre-backs as well into midfield. So we'll try and take advantage, or not take advantage, but try and stop that from happening. This is the team we're sending out. We're trying something out a little bit here today. It's pretty much the form team that we have available to us. So it's Onana in goal. It's Zagreb, Pogranic, Wood, and Coyle as the back 4. It's Calvin Phillips and McCalmont in midfield. McCalmont has been an absolute star. So neither of our 2 Spanish midfielders get the go in this one. It's Bowen with Abba Ruiz as a shadow striker and Valverde back on the left. We're going to try Haaland. I'm going to try him as a target man. He has good jumping reach, he has good strength, he has decent vision, decent passing. I'm thinking decent heading as well. Maybe a target man on support, bringing these other players into the game. Maybe that is how we get the best out of him. Let's go and find out. So we're matching up formations with them man for man. So it's may the best team win, and let's hope we have the best team. Johnny Matt God says, do it for the fans. What do we want to say about this? I'm expecting a win. Let's try. I don't like putting too much pressure on, but maybe that's what we need. Maybe we just need a little bit of expectation. Now, we have already guaranteed ourselves a top 6 finish, so we will be in Europe next year, whether it be that Euro 2 Cup thing or the Europa League, time will tell. I think given who now we've got a corner to defend here early doors. Can we get that away? Oh, no, we can't. And set piece defending, 17th goal of the season for Fedor Chalov. But that is really, really annoying to concede from a corner. It's Ben White, our old defender, of course, from the championship season, that's got the assist. What is that? What is that? Who is that? Zagreb. What was he trying to do there? It looked like he was trying to almost score past his own keeper. We've got an attacking throw here. Phillips to Zagreb. There's a good ball. Oh, and Haaland has scored a goal. He is a target man. Only the 6th goal of the season for him, but we've come straight back. And Erling Haaland has delivered a nice little header there, has to be said as well. A little bit of a nutmeg from Calvin Phillips, but Erling Haaland at the near post left the goalkeeper flat-footed there. And it's 1-1. And it's a really, really, almost an instant reply. He's only just onside as he looked at front foot, back foot to this guy here that was playing him on. But doesn't matter how close it is as long as he's onside. And he was, and it's 1-1. Really, really good reaction there from them. All right, here we go. Here we go again. Phillips to Zagreb. Back to Phillips. Phillips goes back to Pogranic. He looks to spread the play over there for Louis Coyle, for Jared Bowen. He's been in good form lately. He goes back post Valverde, and there again, and Valverde sticks away the rebound, and it's 2-0. 7th goal already this season for Felix. He's beginning to look an absolute star for us, and we've turned it around inside 10 minutes there. Excellent, excellent stuff. Jared Bowen dinks it in. Valverde, the first, a good header the first one, wasn't it? And a really good save from Matty Ryan in goal, but he couldn't do anything about the rebound, and that is 2-1, and we're back in front. Here we go, up to 5th. If we can win this, put a bit of pressure back on Chelsea ahead of their game at Wolves as well. That just might, make the difference for us. Here we go, pinging it around. Abel Ruiz, we haven't seen much of him yet. He lays it out there for Bowen. Can Bowen get another ball into the box? He dribbles in himself. Jared Bowen. It opened up for him, but it wasn't the greatest shot we'll see from him, was it? We've seen better. Come on, boys. Come on. What do we want to say here? Let's demand a little bit more. We're not doing too bad. We're not having no possession, but we're not doing too bad otherwise. We are creating chances, and possession can be overrated at times. There's a good block from Bowen, but it falls back out there to Dunk. Can we get another tackle in? Oh, I thought it was going in here. We just might have been able to intercept that, but no such luck. We're putting decent pressure on them. They are pinging it around, though, aren't they? Can we get a block here? Lazaro goes back to the edge of the area. It's a good tackle from Calvin Phillips, and can we launch? Harling goes out there now to Ruiz. Ruiz beats one. Ruiz beats two. Ruiz keeps going. Can he get a cross in? He can. Felix. Oh, and Felix Valverde, second goal of the game, 8th of the season. And what an assist that was from Abel Ruiz as well. Let's maybe take it off with attacking now. We've got ourselves a nice little cushion. Let's tell them to concentrate. We don't want them to come straight back and get this game back into a sort of a live fixture again. But at 3-1, and we've looked good attacking for once, haven't we? Which is really, really good to say. Maybe the target man, maybe that'll... Oh, he's only just onside again. We're really like marching a fine line between the offside flag, aren't we? But maybe Erling Haaland as a target man, maybe it's been staring us all season, or staring me all season long, and maybe I've just been a little bit slow, not for the first time, to pick up on something, and I'm too busy trying to play him as the player he is in real life, not the player that we have attribute-wise here. And a target man, I saw it, just like, yeah, why haven't I been doing that all year? To be fair, we haven't seen too much of him in the role of a target man, but the team is playing better around him, and that's a good thing. All right, boys, let's go on assertive. Don't get complacent here, please. Ruiz has been okay without being outstanding, I'd say. Everybody else there looks motivated. Let's give them some praise to start the second half off here, see if we can build a little bit of confidence. And if we can get a fourth goal, then I would say that should be job done. We've, generally speaking, been a good defensive... Get out of the way, referee. Been a good defensive team this season. So I'd like to think that we're not going to ship 4 goals. There's a decent ball, Ruiz, just over the bar. Good ball in from Valverde. And I was complaining about him when we first got him. He's taken a little bit of time to settle in. But he looks an absolute star now, doesn't he? Oh, Zagreb cleans up the loose ball there. What can he do? Goes back for Calvin Phillips. Oh, that's a poor pass. It's a horrible pass from Calvin Phillips. And is Charlov in again here? We're coming from everywhere. And he never really looked comfortable there, did he? The defenders got back really well, closed him down. And, yeah, just made sure there was nothing to come of that. I'm really surprised we haven't had any possession, really. 39% is not great, but other than corners, we haven't really seen, in that last chance, we haven't really seen too much from them. There's a clearance from McCalmont. It's found its way to Bowen. It's going to be Bowen and probably Felix up there. Bowen goes himself. Jared Bowen! Oh, it looked good. He looked confident too. And he's just snuck it past the post. Another highlight. Coyle with the throw. Back for McCalmont. McCalmont spreads it over there for Zagreb. Brings it down nicely for Phillips, for Pogranic. All the way back for Onana. This is fine. This is okay. Zagreb with the ball. Goes for Felix. What's he got for us here? He looks across. He's trying to find Jared Bowen. Maybe not what was needed. And I wonder if maybe we need to just start and slow this game down a little bit as well. Hopefully we're not going to pay a price here. We can probably get Zagreb's dunce cap off him. Lazaro. Can we block the cross here, boys? It's becoming a bit of a long highlight. Something is bound to happen here. Can we get to that first? No, we can't. And we've sort of sold ourselves up the river a little bit there. Ball to the back post. And Mupai, was it, who has been a bit of a bogeyman for us, to be honest. No, we'll keep counter-pressing. We'll just slow down the tempo a little bit and just... we don't need to score more goals here. We just need to try and keep possession, wind the clock down, and kind of go from there. Coyle, Phillips, back for Coyle, for Wood. Coyle, back for Wood. Wood looks long there for Bowen. Bowen does his man wonderfully. Go on, Jared Bowen. Can he pick a pass? Will he go himself? Cross it, please. It really annoys me that they don't cross it in those sorts of situations. The only player I've ever seen do that, if you're watching the Barla series, Ap Gareth, who we signed as sort of a joke so he couldn't score against us. He's the only player I've come across in FM20 that gets into those wide positions and doesn't look just to sort of shoot himself. Maybe we could sign up Gareth for Leeds. Come on, boys. Come on. Can we get a tackle in? Nicely done. Jared Bowen. Oh, I thought he had a bit of a heavy touch there. Back for Wood. Yep, there we go. Keep possession. Onana looks out there for Felix. Felix nods it down for Ruiz, who's running on. Ruiz, can he tie it up for us? Abel Ruiz. It's a decent save again. Matty Ryan. Hero among goalkeepers. Come on. Bit of quality from the corner. It's decent. Looks like they got in each other's way. Calvin Phillips is there. Keeps possession, does he? No, Calvin Phillips is having a nightmare. Let's get him off. Mariba can come on and play that role for us. Just not been Calvin Phillips' day, has he? He's given the ball away more than once, and it's this time, though, Zagre's bailed him out there. He didn't necessarily play bad match rating-wise, but we've seen him. That's the second time now that he's given the ball away, and it's resulted in a breakaway that on another day, fallen to another player perhaps, we could have seen the game finishing 3-3 here. Here we go now with Jared Bowen again. Bowen tackled away. Mariba, good first-time ball out looking for Felix, but didn't quite find him. And again, are we on expressive passing here? Why are we being so exuberant with our passing? We just want to keep possession, boys. Good block there. Zagre, I tell you what, he may have been at fault kind of for the first one, but he's made up for it there. Here we go with Felix. It's fallen there for Bowen. Bowen back for Haaland. Back for Felix! Oh, we can't put that to bed. It's effectively been put to bed at 3-1, but just not quite yet. Let's tell them to concentrate. We're into stoppage time, and this should be it. All right, that's a good, solid win, boys. A good, solid win. Not the most assured performance, shall we say, in possession, but I'm happy with that, boys. Well done. Quality of possession provides victory. We certainly didn't have more of it, but we did have the quality. Felix, really good day in front of goal for you, son. And we've got the Cardiff boss looking at Alfie McCalmont. I can tell you, mate, he's out of your market. You're not shopping in that store. If we look at what that does for the competitions right now, we are equal on points with Chelsea. Goal difference, as I said, not our friend. They've got to go to Wolves. Wait right there, guys. We'll be back. We'll see how they did against Wolverhampton, and then we'll be playing Huddersfield away, already relegated. Can we get 3 more points? Okay, welcome back. Now, a little bit of breaking news before we get to the Huddersfield game, and that is we have a new affiliate club. It's Polish team here, the team from Lublin that starts with Z. Basically, this is a youth setup, so we can try and get some good youngsters coming into our system. The reason that we got these guys, there was a few clubs that came back, but excellent youth recruitment, good academy coaching, and they got great facilities as well. So I think that could well prove to be a very fruitful source of players for us. We've, of course, had Klitsch in our first season, of course, Bogac. We have a history of Polish midfielders. Let's hope we can get 1 or 2 more, maybe some other positions as well, thanks to that link up. Now, before we get to the Huddersfield game, both Chelsea and Manchester United, the 2 teams that we can catch for 3rd and 4th in the league, have played twice since we played Brighton. Let's go and see how they got on. So the first game after Brighton was Everton versus Manchester United. Everton were 2-0 up. Look at this. 90th and 92nd minute goals from Moussa Dembele, and that was a point rescued for Manchester United. So that was annoying. Now, of course, Chelsea still had to play. They were away to Wolves. But Wolves did us a massive, massive favour and held Chelsea to a draw. So that means, with 36 games played for the 3 of us, that we are 1 point behind Chelsea, 4 points behind Manchester United. The next fixture, Chelsea hosting runaway league champions, Liverpool. Go on, Liverpool. Could they do us a favour? Friggin' Liverpool took a 2nd-minute lead, 89th and 94th minute goals. 0 points turned into 3. That means with 1 game for them to play, a game in hand over us, they're now 4 points ahead of us. So we have to win, and we have to hope they drop points in their last game. There was still hope with Manchester United, though. They were hosting Southampton. And it wasn't even close, to be honest. So that means that Manchester United are now 7 points ahead of us. We have 2 games to play. We cannot catch them. If we have a look at the league table, we can see there Manchester City have also won their game. We still are in control of that, though. But United are done. Chelsea, though, 4 points ahead. We have to win today against Huddersfield, or else it's done. We cannot make the Champions League. If we were to win, it would all come down to the final day. And without wanting to get ahead of ourselves too much here, that final day would see Chelsea go to Southampton. given what we saw from Southampton against United, I don't know if we can be expecting too many favours there. But you never know. The last day can do strange things to clubs. But we need to make sure we are going out and beating Huddersfield right here, right now. We are the favourites to do so. We have beaten them 3 times that we've played them before. Sam Allardyce is now their manager. He couldn't rescue them from relegation, though. They are bottom of the league coming into this game. A negative 65 goal difference. So you'd like to think, wouldn't you, that we could maybe get this done. Sam Allardyce, we can see his attributes there. Working with youngsters, only a 4. I thought he was not too bad with youngsters. Maybe I'm forgetting in old age. They're a cautious, direct playing style, a more urgent pressing style. We are expecting a bus park, but, to be fair to him, you've got a goal difference of negative 65. What else are you going to do? They do look quite narrow there. Passing networks, again, we can see that there, and their key passes, not really any to speak of. They lost 2-0 to Leicester last time out. Let's have a look at the team that we're sending out. It's pretty much the I think it is actually the same team. So it's Onana in goal, Zagreb, Progranic, Wood and Coyle as a back 4. It's Phillips and McCalmont in midfield. It's Bowen, it's Ruiz and Vilvaque. It's Haaland as the target man up front. One injury, it's not a major one, but Lumley is out pretty much season-ending for this season-ending. There's 2 games to go. 4 weeks with a double hernia, it looks like a chest injury. So that's him done for the year. That means that Casilla comes back in on the bench. Hopefully we won't need him. So here we go. It all comes down to this. Bet God says, tell them to go there where they left off. I should pick up where they left off. I'm going to say a team such of ours should be winning. I want you to ignore recent praise. Just go out there, play natural. Pick up where you left off. I think that's what I said, didn't I? Pick up where we left off last time. I thought we were relatively good against who we played, Brighton. We weren't the best defensively. We have done some sessions in between games on defending set pieces because we saw that, that's how we conceded. So hopefully we won't have any more of those shenanigans. And here we go, season on the line. Well, not the season on the line, but Champions League football next year on the line. I cannot believe both of those games, late goals, but especially against Liverpool. You'd really think they would be able to do us a favour there, having taken the lead. And even if they'd just taken a point, it would have still been decent for us. Oh, Felix has rolled it in. There was a little bit of pinballs in there, and they couldn't get it clear. And we're 2 minutes in, and Felix Verake has his 9th goal of the season already. We'll demand a little bit more. It was maybe a little bit lucky. It looked like there was nothing on. It wasn't the most powerful of shots. There was a good block, and then the goalkeeper, I think he just had 3 defenders in front of him, probably just couldn't see it. And Velvaque's placed it into the far corner, and we're 1-0 up. Now, of course, next episode will definitely be the final episode of the season. Now, I know I said last episode to let me know who you think player of the season's going to be. I honestly didn't expect us to beat Chelsea. I didn't think we'd have anything to play for after that episode. But obviously now the season's going to end. So if you haven't already, let me know. Oh, yes, Abel Ruiz tucks his header in the corner. His 9th of the season as well. Let's go. No, stop it. Let's keep attacking them. Let's see if maybe we can bring our goal difference back here. If we can, you never know. You just never know. If we can get we're on track for 45-0 here. 4 minutes in, 2-0 up. If we can run up a little bit of a score, maybe we can rescue goal difference to a point. It's probably wishful thinking, but you just never know. Do let me know who you think our player of the year is going to be. I still think Onana. If previous seasons have taught us anything, it's that never write off Calvin Phillips, because the fans love him. And it is, of course, a fan-voted award. Give him some praise here. But yeah, I think if it was a coach's award, I think I'd be giving it to Onana. He's been absolutely brilliant for us this season. Come on, don't do that. Come on, don't let them back in. Coyle, what is that, mate? What is that? I've praised them and they're stuffing up here very, very quickly. Onana's there. He's not going to stuff that up though, is he? Not our Onana. Come on. Is that the highlight? Looks like it's going to continue. Hopefully we're not going to do something stupid here. Woods goes out to Coyle. Coyle down the line there for Jared Bowen. Infield there for McCalmont to bring it forward. He's got a little bit of space. He looks wide. It's Felix. Velvaque, what's he got? Can he get a cross in? It's there. It's... Oh! Bowen. Almost a third. Well, no, because Velvaque's wasn't a header the first one, was it? It was just Abu Ruiz's that was a header. Here we go from the corner. Bowen, decent ball. It's just over from Felix again. If we can get a third, you do wonder if we might just run away with it. It's another highlight. Is it going to be another Leeds highlight? We're certainly starting with possession. Haaland has it at his feet. Goes over there for Ruiz. Ruiz with space to run into. Go on, Abel. Ruiz has it, and just over the bar again. This is starting to look like a Leeds United game of the previous games this season, isn't it? free kick in a deep, wide area. Can't quite win that. Come on. Can we win possession back here? That's a decent pass. I'm wondering if maybe we just need to get the 3 points here. Goal difference is ambitious, isn't it? Can we win that? We can't. And Onana watches it go past the post. We were hitting early crosses. I wonder if I take that off. No, because it's been working so far, hasn't it? They do concede a lot of goals from crosses. So I thought, with Haaland in there, he's quick as well. I think he has good anticipation, doesn't he? Not the best. Maybe we do want to take... not opposition instructions, you moron. Maybe we do want to take that off then. Not give them any specific instructions. Just play it as you see it, boys. Show some passion here. Come on. We've got 2 early goals and we've kind of clocked off the rest of the half. We've had a few shots, haven't we, go sort of around... Look at the space through the centre of the park. Ruiz beats one lunge. Oh, and again... I'm going to say work the ball into the box. I think we're shooting a little bit too quickly there, aren't we? There was, I think a little bit of patience might go a long way for us. But there we go. It's a decent first half, a cracking start to it. And it did kind of fade away a little bit from there. Again, I just want to say don't get complacent. I thought there might have been a chance of us, running down some goal difference with the 2 early goals. If we could have got, a third, a fourth, and then you can start and run up a bit of a cricket score. But with that not happening, I just think now that the job has got to be defend a set piece, boys. Oh, a little bit of luck there. And we worked on that in training. Come on, guys. Remember the training. I just think now we're not going to get the goals to make a big difference in goal difference. So we've just got to start and just make sure that we're winning this game. Is there anybody we want to give some game time to here? No one's playing particularly badly. I am wondering Brad Darich could maybe do with some game time at left back to get some minutes into his legs in case we need him against Newcastle. So that might be something. He's a more attacking player as well. Velvake with a nice little run there. Back out for McCalmont, for Calvin Phillips. Back for McCalmont, for Ruiz. This is okay. I like it if we can get the end product there. Nods it down, Bowen, brilliantly for Ruiz. And Ruiz sticks it away. His second goal of the season. Second goal of the game, 10th of the season. At least we're getting some goal scorers up into double digits now, which is nice. And that was a nice goal because we did just work the ball into the box, didn't we? We waited for our moment. And then we took it. And we took it well. Ruiz, it's a good finish across 2 defenders and the goalkeeper. Slots it in the far corner. 20 minutes to go. It's 3-0. That should now be the game. And we might make a few changes here. See if we can. I want to try and get a lead. Oh, he's on a hat-trick, Ruiz. What if we take Bowen off and stick Ruiz out there? I want to try and get Alina back into a little bit of form. He's a very creative player for us as well. I want to give Brad Darich some game time as well. So let's make that change. Like I say, at 3-0, the game should be buried. It's just hopefully not conceding. We did work on this in training, guys. You wouldn't know it looking at that. Danny Welbeck has absolutely crushed the leather off that and made it 3-1. We'll just give it a little bit of a concentrate. Just make sure that we're not going to have a late implosion here. It's a terrible piece of defending from the set piece, though, isn't it? I promise you we did a session on that in training, but like I say, you wouldn't know looking at that. Come on, boys, come on. Let's give it maybe a demand more. Can we get a late goal here? It doesn't look like we can, but job done. We've got the 3 points. We do take it down to the final day. Velvake and Ruiz's double get the job done for us. What do we want to say? Don't get complacent ahead of your next game, though, boys. So there we go. Leeds see off brave Huddersfield. I don't know how brave they were exactly, but I guess that would be a Yorkshire derby, wouldn't it? They're relatively close together. Ruiz had a really good game in front of goal. It's good to see him back and firing. Welbeck, there we go. Well done, Danny. I'm glad you could get yourself a goal. But there we go. That is the league table coming into tomorrow's final episode of the season where we go to Newcastle. Chelsea, were they hosting? They're playing Southampton. Were they hosting Southampton or were they... let's have a look here. Well, they were away from home to Southampton. So you never know. Everybody pray to Southampton gods that they can take something. We need to better their results. So if we can win, we just need Southampton to avoid defeat. So we've got to be aiming for that. We can't get to United in 4th. Let me know what you think in the comments. Will we do it, guys? It's maybe a little bit of a lot. We would have needed a lot of goals. To be fair, we would have needed another 10 goals to even get close to it. But 2-0 up, you never know. You did never know. Maybe we could have done it. A nice little 10-0 there. But that's all for today, guys. I will be back tomorrow to wrap up the season. It will be Newcastle at home, the end of season awards, the goal of the season competition as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.